Vance's argument is that God in fact is on the side of those who wield the sword. He asked, was God on the side of the Americans who liberated France from the Nazis? Quite the arrogance from someone that skis in jeans. He claimed the Pope should be careful when he speaks about theology. This is coming from a guy that converted to Catholicism in 2019, around the same time that he called Trump America's Hitler. Ironic choice of words. And meanwhile, the Pope has been a devout Catholic since before Vance was born. Man, something about Vance rubs me and his couch the wrong way. Maybe it's the fact that he contradicts himself often. Maybe it's Maybelline. Either way, he has now joined the man that he called Hitler in a fascist takeover. They are desperately attempting to change the optics of this war to seem morally and religiously just. But that is just not the facts. This war isn't about liberation as Vance claims, because they keep bombing schools. You tell me if you think that God is on the side of ending an entire civilization. And to spite the Pope, the American government has now ended a contract of $11 million in charities to the Catholic Church. Very holy of these cretins. Now we have a full-fledged anti-Pope campaign from the fascist Republicans.
I don't want to see the Pope as a politician, and the president, we know his leadership style. He is going to stand strong for the American people, and the president of the United States is a political figure. Of course he's going to be engaged in politics when he's politically attacked.
I probably say the Pope needs to keep his business into leading his flock, so to speak, leading the church, and probably stay out of the political arena. He doesn't need to be getting involved in the political arena.
The so-called Catholics and MAGA death cultists are now choosing loyalty to Donald Trump over the Catholic spiritual leader in the Pope. The popular buzzword is now that the Pope needs to stay out of politics, though he hasn't mentioned anything but anti-war sentiment. Having empathy for kids dying is not political. Y'all want the Pope to stay out of politics? Well, maybe you fake Christians should keep religion out of war. But these are white Christian nationalists. Their goal is power, not piety. It's called spiritual warfare and often discussed in this book by sociologists and professors of religion, Philip Gorski and Samuel Perry. This week has been a mockery on Christian religion. Hegseth recited a fake Bible verse from the movie Pulp Fiction. Trump posted an AI-generated picture of himself as Jesus. Why is this bloated bigot even posting memes? Don't you have fraudsters to pardon or Epstein files to redact? These are not serious people, certainly not religious. Look, I'm the secular type, more agnostic, but I certainly understand and believe in the importance of all religions. And it seems to me one cannot have devoted faith in Catholicism and be a MAGA Trump supporter at the same time. These are conflicting, as Trump has exhibited. So, what is it? Your belief in a religion that you live your entire life by and stand with the Pope? Or Donald fucking Trump? The MAGA movement will die off soon, but that 2,000-year-old religion won't.